So Lewis, a 2-2 draw here against FC United this afternoon. Yet again, like last season, very entertaining game. Possible frustration that you couldn't take all 3 points.
Yeah, it was frustrating. We had a lot of chances, but they had a lot of chances as well. If you look at the game, it was good to play, and it was just whoever took the chances that have won the game. And I would say 2-2 was a fair result.
Yeah, it's just one of those, I suppose, really given the way that the game panned out. Obviously, they're getting the penalty, Whitby getting themselves back ahead just after, and then FC doing exactly the same. That's sort of just what game management, perhaps.
Yeah, it's disappointing. I think it's just when you score, it's that concentration after you've scored to get back in shape, and it was a bad time to give away a goal, but it happens. The lads stuck in, kept going, and we just couldn't get that winning goal.
And for yourself on a personal level, though, getting your first goal of the season and a very tidy finish there, and something that perhaps we feel had been coming for the last few weeks.
Yeah, it was good to get my first goal. I've been frustrated in front of goal, I've been snatching up shots and stuff, and it's good to finally get it, and hopefully I'll get more.
Yeah, and looking at how the first half panned out as a whole, really, FC having chances, but I think on the whole it'd be defended relatively well throughout that game.
Yeah, they're a very good side, organised. They used a pitch, they passed the ball around well, and it was just about us keeping our shape, and we defended it well, and we managed to get the draw.
Yeah, and obviously second half a lot more open, as we've already touched on, and again just coming down to key moments. You mentioned FC having chance in that first half, then Malik having that shot just before the penalty. Disappointing, 2-0, potentially different game.
Yeah, I think it was who wanted to take the 1v1s on. There was a lot of 1v1 misses today, but like I say, 2-2 is a fair result, and it's a good point on the road.
And looking as well at how the penalty came about, very similar to something we've seen quite a few times this season in terms of just dangling legs in the box. Something that you perhaps be looking to work on over there.
Yeah, their striker does well. He backs in. You just got to step off him. He backs in, knows you, and you just can't get off him. And it's just one of them things. But we'll work on it and hopefully stop giving away them daft penalties that we are at the minute.
Yeah, and another positive as well. Brad Fuster looking like back to his sharp best again in front of goal.
Yeah, when Fuster's on his game, he'll score plenty of goals for us. He just needs to be in around that box, and he's no Fuster. He'll put it in the back of the net.
Yeah, and then just looking ahead, back in action hopefully Tuesday night, and a game that's probably going to be completely different to this one in terms of the conditions. Perhaps a much more physical battle as well against guys.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a different game. One here, lovely surfs on there, and back on our pitch where you just got to grind and just try and grind that result out.
Yeah, and especially we've got 2 home games in the next week. Just a chance to try and make the most of home advantage under conditions to try and hopefully get maximum points in those 2.
Yeah, we're going to the game open, we get the maximum points and start climbing that table. You see the gap, a couple of wins, you go up and you get a loss and you're back down there. You want to get a few wins at home and hopefully start trying to catch them people that are higher up the table.
Thanks, Lewis.